Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to our weekly updates of the gubernatorial elections around the United States of America. And today we're going to be talking about 4 states. There's a reason why I have this 5th one up here, and that's more for comedic relief, or comic relief than for an actual prediction. So we're going to go to Arizona, where if we look at one of the things I like to do is, even if it's a partisan poll, I'll still look to see if there's been movement towards or from one candidate or another to see if that is accurately captured. Now, this race between Doug Ducey and David Garcia, there's only one nonpartisan poll by Gravis, which shows a dead heat with a bunch of undecideds. However, public policy polling through the Garcia campaign has polled this race a few times, and every time it's shifted in favor of Ducey, and now it actually shows Ducey with a lead. So I'm going to take that as meaning there's been some level of movement towards Doug Ducey since the primaries, but I don't think it's enough to actually bring it out of the true toss-up category. It really is a true toss-up. And now for the comic relief portion of our program, where we look at a poll in California that shows John Cox, a Republican, within 5 points of Gavin Newsom. I'll let that sink in. Just bravo. Bravo, pollster, bravo. Well, this isn't as egregious as the poll that showed them tied. This is still pretty bad. Oh boy. So, we're going to go ahead and leave that one. We're going to talk about Florida, where I've been saying that it should be tilting Republican due to past history and all that. And a lot of people have been giving me crap for that. I still stand by my decisions at the time, but with all this information, I don't think it's unreasonable to say that Gillum does have an advantage, but it's still definitely a true toss-up, so I'm only going to tilt Florida to the Democrats. Because I don't really think it's that much of a shift if we're looking at it objectively. I think DeSantis was probably not the ideal candidate. If we go to Georgia, we have a new poll, finally, from the University of Georgia, UGA. Go Dogs. That shows the race is a dead tie, and we have to remember this is Georgia. Those undecideds are probably going to vote Republican anyway. Not all of them, but a decent portion of them. And every other poll the other 2 polls of this race have shown one candidate or the other leading by 2 points, 46 to 44. So this doesn't change anything there. I'm actually leaning this race towards the Republicans because it is close. I'm not going to deny that. It is close. Sorry about that. But I wouldn't call it a true toss-up. I actually have some confidence in this prediction because of Georgia's inelasticity. And now we go to New Mexico, where I decided to look at some polls just because I thought they were interesting. I looked at them on my phone. That's why they aren't blued out here. These are internal polls, and they're in terms of methodology. I generally trust Emerson College. They're pretty good, and they show this as 42 to 40. That said, I definitely believe that this gap would widen when you reach the general election and the votes are actually totaled. So, not much to change it from, but there's no real way to tell what this race is. I have it as likely Democrat, and I personally don't feel that one poll is enough to change it, if that makes any sense. Okay? So this is what my map currently looks like, and it actually has the Democrats doing a little bit better than I have had them. For example, I've had Scott Walker favored and the Republican favored in Florida, meaning that that's actually 30 governor's mansions. That said, Republicans do have some pickup opportunities in Maine, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Oregon, and if they can hold on to Wisconsin and Florida, they should do reasonably well. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. Take it easy.